Hey guys, again, this is Mr. E one more time. We're gonna go to the second video. It's gonna be more synonyms. So we're gonna share with you. If you didn't have a chance to watch the first video, make sure you watch the first one. Um, please watch the first one, then you can go to this next one. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're gonna keep going because we don't wanna waste too much of your time. We wanna go to this quickly. So the next words that we're going to talk about today is what we call free look. Now, this word is not a word that's very simple. We call free look. The word already tell you what is it. Free and look. Free and look. You look at it for free. But except it's not forever. Remember, it's 14 days in the state of Florida. Some state is 10 days. Okay. So know your free look number. How many days? You can look at the policy for free. So you have the right to examine. That's what free look means. You have the right to examine or refundable, return the provision. So that's why they give it to you for free. If you don't like it, you have the right to examine it. If you don't like it, you can return it for a refundable premium to get your money back, or you can return because of that. It allow you to return it to the company, so you don't have to keep going with it if you don't like it. So 14 days in the state of Florida. Some state like Indiana will be like 10 days. Check on your state how long is the free look because some state have different numbers. General account. General account is in it's if I don't want to say general account, I can say general asset. It's whole fixed account asset money. So it's whole fixed stuff. So later on you have to also know about this separate account, but you know that there is a general account. If I don't want to say general account, it's there is a general asset. It's what you have to know what it hold. It hold fixed account asset, fixed money, pretty much. So if somebody have a fixed annuity, you're gonna hold into the general account. If somebody have just regular life insurance, you're gonna hold into the general account, the mortality and general account. But if I have a variable product, I will have a separate account attached to that also. Gross premium. Gross premium is risk plus expense minus interest. So if they talk about gross premium, it means it's risk plus expense minus interest. Okay. Um, Homogeneous. It's a word for similar or the same. Some state probably use that word, but not all state use it. So if you see that come up in the exam, so this word means similar, mean the same. We're gonna talk about illustrations. Illustration is projections, okay? Charts, presentation, presentation of non-guarantee value. So the minute you see somebody talk about illustration, it means it's a presentation, okay? It's projections of non-guarantee value. Incidental. Incidental mean not the main purpose. It's a sideline. Incidental, a sideline, not the main purpose. Incontestable, able to contest. So that's cannot question. So cannot contest. Undisputable. Don't forget the incontestability period is 2 years. The insurance company cannot contest against somebody if they lie into a policy. Indemnify. Indemnify means reimburse. Reimburse. To make whole. So when somebody pass away, when the company paid the claim, they indemnify the person. They reimburse the person. They make whole. Endorsement. Inducement isn't a beautiful word you got to learn to induce. It's an incentive. It's to give something to do something. So I'm giving you something in order for you to do something. And um, Best Buy is one of the companies that's they're really good at rebating. They also because rebating is inducement associated with rebating, because when you go to Best Buy, they say if you get this television, you're gonna get $100 million rebate. That's an inducement. But if you don't buy the TV, you won't get the money. So that's an inducement. Insolvent. Next word is insolvent. The word is solvent. Insolvent means not solve. So not able to meet obligation, not able to meet payments. So if a company become insolvent, that's a problem. They can shut the company down, and the company have to make sure they can hurry up fix it. Insured, everybody should know that. Insured mean that's the person covered by the policy. That's the client. Now don't confuse insured and applicant. An applicant is not an insured. When you are an applicant, this is when you apply for the policy. And insured is somebody who's covered. That's when they already do the test, they go to underwriting, and they approve the coverage. Also, do not confuse the next one, which is insurer. It finished with ER. The first one is ED. ED mean is the client, is the insured. Okay? The insurer is the insurance company, what we call the principal. The reason they call them insurer, because they issues policies. Okay? So if I don't want to say insurer, another name for insurer is insurance company or principal. Know those words, guys. That's very important. Okay? Insurer is an insurance company, but it's a principal. Not principal at the school. It's a principal because they issue policies. If they tell you why they call them insurer, because they issue policy. If they say another name for insurer, you better make sure you pick principal. They may not put insurance company on the exam. Make sure you understand. IRA, I call it IRA or IRA. IRA, IRA. Eh? Is that IRA, IRA, whatever. IRA. So is a traditional IRA. It's qualified retirement account. It's a qualified retirement account. So an IRA, it's mean it's an individual retirement account. And IRA stand for individual retirement account. It's a qualified retirement account. So if you're on any test question, and if you're going to continue to get your investment license, on the test question, if you don't see they say worth in front of it, it's in just an IRA. It means it's a traditional. Because if it is a Roth, they will tell you it is one. So don't forget, you have to review your study material in your state. Don't just count just on those study, but don't forget to watch the first video too, like I mentioned. Irrevocable. If I could say in French, irrevocable. Huh? Okay, irrevocable. Right, able to revoke. And the test, you have to be careful on that. When you put somebody like a beneficiary, there's two ways you can put the beneficiary: revocable or irrevocable. If somebody revocable, that's when you can revoke them. You can change it at any time. But somebody was irrevocable, you can't change them anytime. Now, that doesn't mean it's impossible to change them if they're irrevocable, but you cannot change them without their consent. So did you know if you put somebody irrevocable in your policy, you need their consent before you can make any changes? Even if you want to take a loan, you can't take the loan until the irrevocable beneficiary sign it. So be careful. On the test, don't say, oh, it cannot change. No, it can change with the consent. Okay. Juvenile child is a child who's covered on a policy. Okay. Keo. Keo, it's if I don't say Keo, I can say HR10. It's for self-employed. It's another qualified self-employment retirement account. It's for self-employed people. So if you work for yourself like a realtor and you want to set up a HR10 plan, yes, you can. Okay, if you're self-employed, but you have to own 10% of the business. Okay. Now, if you don't set your thing as a business, so unfortunately, that's not the 10 mean 10%. So you have to have 10% ownership in order for you to qualify for this type of plan. So a KEO plan. Now, if you cannot get this type of retirement as self-employed, you can also have a solo 401k. If you need help with that, you can reach out. Solo 401k for self-employed people. You can also do that also. Um, let's continue. Lapse. What is lapse? I mean forfeit, surrender, cancel, terminated, no longer in force. So you're gonna find people that have a policy, they were paying the policy all along, and after a while, maybe things happen and the policy lapse. That's mean the policy is forfeited. Okay, they give up the policy, they surrender it, they cancel it, or it's terminated because of non-payment, or they just decided to get rid of it and is will consider surrender or cancel. And next word we're gonna talk about, maybe probably a few more before we go. A few more words, okay? Laws, okay? This means regulation, statutes, codes, okay? You have to respect every single laws in your state. There's no small laws. All of them, they're very important to follow. Respect the rules, guys. Don't do whatever you want. Liquidate. Liquidate means to use up, to settle. I'm going to liquidate my annuity. Okay? Liquidate means to use up. Liquidity means easy to access the money. Which money? The cash value. So liquidity refer to easy access to money. So when you have money in your cash value, so you can access it by taking a loan into the policy. So that's where I conclude this section. And again, don't forget, if you didn't have a chance to if you don't have a company, like I did mention that if you want to join our organization, if you want more help, so or you have any question, anything, so you can fill out this form. If you need any more help, then I'll be more than happy to help you with that, guys. Thank you.